both visible and invisible, Roman Catholics and Orthodox, Protestants and Jews, Muslims and Hindus, Buddhists and Confucians. The time has come not only for rapprochement, but also for alliance and collective effort towards the goal of leadership of the world, far from the false prophets of extremism and bigotry.
Ήρθε ο καιρός όχι απλώς για προσέγγιση, αλλά για μια συμμαχία και συλλογική προσπάθεια προς τον σκοπό της καθοδηγήσεως του κόσμου. Και βεβαίως πάντοτε, όπως είπε προηγουμένως, ενωμένοι εν το πνεύματι του ενός Θεού. Ποιου Θεού? Ιδού λοιπόν.
See then where the interreligious movement leads? If, despite all this, there are still doubts that perhaps we are exaggerating or inventing dangers, we hope that the second section of the audio-visual documents, which will follow immediately, will dispel them completely. Already then, with the aid of the Panegyr and St. Mark of Ephesus, we have completed, within the time strictures of this evening's meeting, a brief and clear picture of the global interreligious scene, the role of the Vatican in the interreligious movement, and the great fall of the Orthodox Ecumenists. The pieces which make up this picture, a picture of eschatological apostasy, are countless. We have presented you with only a very small part. In conclusion, we should like to sum up the significance of this year's presentation in 3 final propositions for a deeper and more fertile investigation of the problem. Firstly, the Orthodox Ecumenists admit that the ecumenical movement is compatible with the global tendency of our age towards general reconciliation, mutual understanding, and peace. Secondly, this global tendency of our age seduces the Orthodox Ecumenists into an inadmissible hobnobbing, into a close relationship and contact with those of other creeds and religions, since the representatives of all religions supposedly ought to work, as a prominent ecumenist proclaimed, for the awareness of the common responsibility of religions for the future of mankind and the world. Thirdly, thus, as time passes, the blasphemous idea that permeates the global tendency of our age becomes more perceptible and joins together things that are apparently unconnected. The ecumenical movement, the interreligious movement, and the New Age movement. You will allow us to address to you, in conclusion, a 3-fold appeal. Our brothers who follow the old calendar should remain steadfast and unmoved in this position of theirs until the end, and should not have ecclesiastical communion with the Orthodox Ecumenists, because, as they see for themselves, the apostasy is reaching its culmination. Our brothers who are vacillating in their ultimate stance towards the pan-heresy of ecumenism should make final and firm decisions and should break off all relations with the Orthodox Ecumenists. Finally, our brothers who are perhaps for the first time becoming aware that the subject of the calendar is not a trifle, nor a question only of 13 days, but is linked to the framework of the anti-Orthodox ecumenical movement, should reflect deeply on these issues, pray and inquire further into the whole subject. I thank you for your prayers. I thank you for your attention. May the Panegyr always be with us.